Guys, this is Simoni and welcome back to 5th grade math with All STEM. The topic that we are covering today is numbers and operations with fractions. As always, our videos consist of 8 to 15 review questions that are time-stamped in the description box below. We also have a links to further reference page that will help you deepen your understanding of any concepts and topics that were covered in today's video. Let's jump right into the first question.
Question 1. Charlie the Beagle ate 3/8 of the food in the food bowl. Carl the Labrador ate half of the food in the food bowl. There is 2 tablespoons left in the food bowl. How many tablespoons of food were there in the food bowl before Charlie and Kara ate some? I'll give you guys a few seconds to solve this question. Alright, so the answer to this question is 16 tablespoons. If you got this question correct, feel free to skip to the next one. Charlie ate 3/8 of the food and Kara ate half of the food. To find out how much food they ate, we need to add the fractions 3/8 and 1/2. Let's use a model to solve this. We can see that together Charlie and Kara ate 7/8 of the food, because Charlie ate 3/8, which is 3 boxes filled, and Kara ate 1/2, which is also equivalent to 4/8, so that is 4 boxes filled. So together, Charlie and Kara ate 7/8 of the food. If there were 2 tablespoons left in the bowl, we know that the remaining food, which is 1/8, is also 2 tablespoons. So to find the total amount of food there was, we need to multiply 2 by 8 since there are 8 eighths, right? So 2 times 8 gives us 16 tablespoons, which is our final answer. Question 2. Evaluate 1 1/6 plus 2/3. I'll give you guys a few seconds to solve this question. Alright, so the answer to this question is 1 5/6. To solve this, let's use a model. So first, we're going to color 1 1/6 in this dark green color. We have the 1 that's already colored up, and then this one we're going to divide into 6 parts and color up 1 of the 6. Next, we have 2/3. So 2/3 is just going to be 4/6, which is these 4 blue squares over here. So that means that we have one whole entire thing over here, plus 5/6 over here. So the answer will be 1 5/6. Question 3. At a party, there are 6 pizzas and 16 children. How many slices of pizza should be given to each child if everyone has to have the same amount of food and there are no leftovers, and the pizza is cut into 8s? I'll give you guys a few seconds to solve this question. Okay, so the answer to this problem is 3/8. If you got that correct, feel free to skip to the next question. So in total, there are 48 slices because there are 6 pizzas and there are 8 slices in each pizza. So 6 times 8 equals 48. And since there are 16 children, we have to divide 48 by 16 to find out how many slices each child gets. So we can draw this to help us solve it. There are 6 pizzas that are illustrated here, and each pizza is cut into 8 slices. We can figure out how many slices each child gets by dividing 48 and 16. And so we figure out that 48 divided by 16 equals 3, which means that each child gets 3 slices of pizza. So the answer is 3/8. Question 4. Scott has a 68 fluid ounce bottle of soda, and he wants to split it evenly with him and his 4 friends. How many fluid ounces of soda do they each get? I'll give you guys a few seconds to solve this problem. Alright, so the answer to this problem is 13 3/5 fluid ounces. To solve this, we need to divide 68 by 5, since he has 68 fluid ounces of soda, and he has him and his 4 friends, so that is 5 people. So let's use the partial quotient method. 68 divided by 5 is illustrated over here. So first we're going to take 5 and make that 50. So that is 10 5s, right? So 68 minus 50 is 18. Then we subtract 15 from 18, and that gives us 3 times 5, and a remainder of 3. So 10 plus 3 is equal to 13, and then we have our remainder of 3. So that's our answer over here. To change this into fraction form, we divide the 3 by 5 as well, since 5 was the original quotient, right? So 13 and 3/5 fluid ounces of soda is going to be our final answer. Camilla is playing with an hourglass. It takes 5/8 minutes from the sand to go from one side to another. She turns it over 4 times. How long is the sand running in total? I'll give you guys a few seconds to solve this problem. Alright, so the answer to this question is 2.5 minutes. If you got that correct, feel free to skip to the next question. We need to multiply 5/8 by 4 to find the total amount of time. Let's use an area model to solve this. So we have 5/8 times 4, right? So each of these 3 boxes is divided into 8s, and we can section these off into 5, 5, 5, and 5. So that gives 5/8 divided by 4, right? So looking at this area model, we can tell that exactly 2 1/2 of the 3 boxes are shaded. So the sand is running for 2.5 minutes in total, which is our answer. Question 6. Savannah buys 2 glue sticks for a project, but only uses up 2/3 of the total amount of glue. What fraction of a glue stick is left? I'll give you guys a few seconds to solve this problem. Okay, so our final answer is 2/3. To solve this, we need to multiply 2/3 by 2. We can easily evaluate this because multiplying 2/3 by 2 is the same as doubling it or adding it to itself. If you add 2 and 2/3 together, you get 4/3. However, there are 2 glue sticks in total, so we need to subtract 4/3 from 2. 2 can also be written as 6/3, and if we subtract 6/3 minus 4/3, we get the answer as 2/3. So there are 2/3 of a glue stick left. John and Clarissa both want a glass of lemonade. There is only 1.5 cups of lemonade left in the jug. How many cups do they each get if they split it equally between them? I'll give you guys a few seconds to solve this question. So the answer to this question is 3/4 cup per person. Let's use a drawing to solve this problem. There is 1.5 cups of lemonade left in the jug, which is shown in the dark blue. That means that if we divide each rectangle into 4 parts, there are 6/4 cups of lemonade left in the jug. So dividing 6/4 divided by 2, because there's 2 people, that gives us 3/4 per person, which is our final answer. Question 8. Selena makes 15 cups of brownie batter for her birthday party. Each brownie tray needs 1.5 cups of brownie batter. How many trays of brownies can she make? I'll give you guys a few seconds to solve this question. Alright, so the answer to this question is 10. To solve this problem, we need to divide 15 by 1.5 to figure out how many trays Selena can make. Let's draw this. The diagram on the left, which is this one, shows the 15 cups of brownie batter that she made. And the diagram on the right shows how many 1.5 cup parts of batter are there. Counting up the squares, we can see that Selena can make 10 trays of brownie, which is our final answer.
If you thought this video was helpful, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Feel free to comment below any questions that you may have. As I said before, please be sure to check out our links to further reference page that is linked below. Thank you guys all for watching.